I've been helping women attract the men they want for nearly 10 years now. And there is a question that has always come up, but it's getting worse. Women saying, why don't men try anymore? They don't take me on real dates.
Yeah, this guy just does really good production. And I have to keep pausing it because I don't want to get a copyright.
They don't seem to actually court me. They don't go through the stages of attraction where they really invest. It's like they want a fast food dating diet. They want to just text me and for me to come over. We want men to try again.
He really does record his videos.
Well,
one of the reasons why men don't try as much is because men are jaded. Men are jaded. Men are tired of being rejected. I work with men, ladies, okay? You guys might say, oh, you know, why doesn't he hit me up? Why doesn't the guy hit me up with all that fucking bullshit and never make the effort, right? It's usually women who are a little bit, who are not in their early 20s, and you're talking about dudes who have been rejected in all of their 20s. They're tired of being rejected, and now you're mad and not approaching you anymore. You gotta understand, guys in their 20s, if you're an average dude, you're gonna be just trashed by women. Like you just are. Like just most guys just got tired of being fucking played, man. It's just that simple. So they don't even try because of it. You know, so that's the reason why guys don't try that much.
I have a fundamental
One of the reasons.
belief that the women today who get the best men, and not just the best men, but the best behavior from those men, have two things on their side.
Here we go. Let's see.
One, they have standards that are higher than everybody else.
Okay, all right, Matthew. Look at him. He's like, yeah, nigga. All right. Okay, Matthew, the quarterback.
You have standards, you're going to scare people off. It's the opposite. Standards make you attractive. But they don't just have standards. They have the ability to communicate those standards to a man in an attractive way.
Matthew. Look, as much as I bash on Matthew, sometimes he does spit the truth, okay? Look at Matthew. Look at all his dreamy and shit. He's like the Leonardo DiCaprio of dating.
That's the real skill. Having standards is confidence. Knowing how to communicate them is competence. The food industry has a...
Damn, Matthew, my man.
A term called the bliss point. The bliss point is the optimal level of salty and sweet in a food that keeps you wanting more of it. And they're trying to achieve this all the time. So think Nutella, think peanut butter, kettle corn. What's the bliss point? That means even though you're getting full, you're not satiated. You keep wanting more of that food.
Huh, yo, Matthew is like, he came today with the fire, man. This is legit shit. I agree with this.
Well, I believe that there is a bliss point to communication, an optimal level of salty and sweet that keeps you wanting more of a person. So if you achieve the bliss point in your communication with men, a man can become addicted to you. He won't be able to put you down. I'm about to give you 3 scenarios that I know you've found yourself in before, and the bliss point response to each one.
All right, let's see. This is the real meat of the matter. Let's see what he has to say now. Okay? Let's see what he has to say now. I've agreed with him throughout the whole point, but now is the moment of truth.
The first scenario is the date deliberator text. This is the guy who's indecisive about what you guys are going to do on a date tonight. So he sends something like, so what are we doing tonight? To which your internal response is, you decide, man. It's your job to figure...
Yeah, a guy who does that, I don't want to say stop talking to him, but it's a sign that this guy's a passive little bitch, okay? It's that simple. If a guy doesn't know what the fuck he wants to take you out, he's not comfortable with women. You know, most likely he's not comfortable. Most likely he has no experience with women.
Figure out a plan, just freaking pick something. But you don't want to come across aggressive in this moment because he hasn't done anything really wrong. So instead, here's the bliss point response. As much as I love planning, I think it would be more fun if you decide.
Okay.
Winky face.
Okay. All right. Okay. Look, man. This is not a make or break scenario here. Okay. This is not a I swear to God, if you have to Google what to do with that fucking text, we got a fucking problem. This is a very, very minimal problem here. Like, this is a. I mean, I don't want to trash. I don't want to make. I feel, I feel bad sometimes. I feel like I could be too hard on Matthew. You know what I'm saying? But this is not a situation where you gotta fucking hire a coach for. But okay, let's keep watching.
You see what you're doing there? You're simultaneously saying, I don't expect you to plan things forever, but right now, at this early stage, it would be fun if you took the initiative.
Okay, I mean, it's always nice to just say, nah, I prefer you decide. But if you want to go around and sound cool, I mean, it's not gonna do it. Look, man, he's not gonna say, oh wow, this girl, oh man, look at that, I cannot believe she sent me that text. Oh my god, I love her. Not like this is a very like, it's like saying, how do I clean my room? Like, it's like, you don't need to Google that, but okay.
Scenario 2, the homebody text. He sends, there's a cool bar in my part of town for tonight. Now, you know that the last time you went on a date, you came to his part of town.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. What are you doing? Stop looking at that map. Stop looking at that map.
So somewhere inside, you feel like he should be the one making the effort to come to you, or...
Matthew, don't say that to them. I prefer you come to my area, girl. Shit. I usually tell guys if a girl says, come to my area instead, I'll usually tell them, like, tell the girls that you waiting for a UPS package. Just say that, just say, hey, I love to, but I'm waiting for a UPS package today. And, I don't know when they'll come. And I got to be close by because I got to sign. Come to me this time and I'll come to you next time. We never come to them.
At least meet halfway. Now, once again,
I'll be honest with you. As a guy, I teach women. I teach guys that anytime a woman says, let's meet up, tell me where you want to meet up, right? And then he says, let's meet up here. It's a bar close to my neighborhood, as an example. And then she says, no, let's meet up halfway. I tell guys, look, man, guys, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Because why the fuck are you going to tell me where you want to meet up? I tell you where we want to meet up because you suggested it. And then you say no. Rather say, let's find a place halfway through. You know what I'm saying? The way I see it is that you guys might not agree with me, but anytime a woman says no to the date location because it's close to my place, that's a red flag. And I'll tell you, and you might say, no, it's not. Okay, I've given them a chance. I swear to put my hand on the Bible. I swear to God, every time I've met halfway with a woman after she told me where to meet, and then I said where to meet, and then she said, no, rather let's do halfway, it never worked out. I've taken notes, mental notes. That's not like I have it written down. I've noticed it never worked out. Just like me and Asian girls, I've never slept with an Asian girl. It never works out. I don't go out with Asian girls because of it. Because it never works out. They always want to be friends. So the same thing with this, right? Anytime a woman tells me to meet halfway, it just never works out. I don't know why, to be honest with you. It to me, it says that they're just not interested. But
done anything drastically wrong, but you'd like to use this moment to educate him on trying a little harder. So instead of...
Shut up, Matthew. Don't tell women that. Women are like, you see, he does say stuff that only benefits him.
Bottling up your feelings and going to his part of town anyway, or getting overly serious about communicating this to him. You put together this bliss point message. Jeez, are you always this lazy? It's your turn to come to me. Kissy face.
Oh, all right, okay. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you something, okay, boo boo. If you tell me that, I'll go to see you. I agree, Matthew. You are doing a good job this time, Matthew. Matthew, you are doing spectacular. Okay, so I agree with that. That is actually a really good text line, to be quite honest with you. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
What this shows is that you can call someone out directly for their behavior, but you can do it in a playful and affectionate way. Which brings us to scenario number 3, the day of disappearance. This is when you have plans with a guy to see him for a date, but on the day of the date, it's getting past the point where it's acceptable for him to have not given you the details yet. So maybe it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you said you'd see each other tonight, and he still hasn't sent you anything. And maybe it's...
I'll be honest with you, anytime a guy's doing that, like, you gotta understand, a guy should see a date with you as the highlight of the week. It just should be that way. And anytime a guy forgets to send you the date locations, and you're starting to even wonder if he's gonna come or not, I would prefer you don't even go. In fact, I would prefer just say, hey, let's just do it. Let's do it tomorrow if you can, because I already made plans. You didn't send me the location. I didn't know what was going on, but I'm down to do another day if you want. But let's see what he has to say.
It's not because he's a bad guy. Maybe it's because he's been super busy, or maybe he's out right now.
Again, look, you guys have to understand the way dicks work, okay? Dicks, if he knows that you're gonna have a date with him, a dick is gonna be thinking about that all day long, all week long, okay? In fact, most guys who are interested in going out with you will text you that morning just to make sure you didn't change your fucking mind, because women do that shit. A guy who doesn't send you the location either has a lot of options, and you're one of the options, and he doesn't really prioritize you, or he just forget. I just look. I have a hard time believing a guy forgets these things because he just forgot. Like it's not how dicks work. That's just not how it works. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still not really okay. So you can either be passive and just wait until he texts you, or you can construct this bliss point message. Hey you, should I assume we're not on for tonight? I haven't heard from you and I have other things I'd like to do if not. Once again.
That's great. I agree. What the fuck? Admitted I agree with Matthew Hussey. Come on. Matthew, what the hell, dude?
The beauty of this is that it addresses him in a kind way at the same time as being really high standards with your time.
Yeah, he's right.
Showing him that if he doesn't up his communication, you're going to find something else to do. Now, why do people hesitate before sending?
Man, I should have looked at these videos before I made these, man. I agree with everything that he's saying right now.
These messages, because we are afraid that if we have a standard with someone,
we're gonna lose
they
them.
will not see us. That we might lose out on that opportunity to spend time with them tonight. So let me be brutally honest with you. These messages won't increase your chances of seeing the guy you want tonight, but they will radically increase your chances of him wanting you tomorrow. See, bliss point communication isn't about short-term gains. It's about long-term attraction.
Matthew Hussey, that was beautiful. That was gorgeous. That was a great video. Excellent quality. It's not often I say this. You're like, guys, you don't have to be an asshole. It's not often that I say it, but that was great. That was I like the bliss point thing. It was just beautiful, man. All right, ladies, I have a course. If you guys don't know, I have courses. I have a course for women who are single, the psychological game of attraction. I have courses for women who are in relationship, natural chemistry. If you guys need one-on-one coaching, go to mindforattraction.org to get one-on-one coaching, and I'll see you guys next time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces. One is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.